The Water Cycle by Donna Merritt. The Water Cycle. The Table of Contents. Water, page 1. Where is water? Page 2. How do we use water? Page 4. Why don't we run out of water? Page 6. The Water Cycle, page 12. Index and Glossary, page 15. Fun Facts about Water, page 15. Imagine you are an astronaut in outer space. You look down at the Earth. What do you see? Talk to someone about it. Lots and lots of water. Water covers more than 2/3 of the Earth. Pure water has no color and no smell. Water is sometimes called H2O because a water molecule has 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. Water can be found in oceans, rivers, and lakes. It is even frozen in icebergs. Where else can water be found? Talk to someone about it. Oceans are filled with salt water. We need fresh water to drink. Only about 2% of the water on Earth is fresh water. Most of that fresh water is frozen in Antarctica and Greenland ice caps. Ice is water in solid form. All living things need water. People and animals drink water. Farmers water their crops. You might live up to 60 days without food, but only 3 or 4 days without water. We use water to clean things. We even use water to make electricity. How else can water be used? Talk to someone at home about that. People, plants, and animals use lots of water, but the amount of water on Earth stays about the same. If we waste or pollute our water, we may not have enough clean water to keep our planet healthy. I want you to try this experiment to find out. Place a glass of water in a sunny spot. Measure the water level every day. What happens? So after a week of checking the glass, what has happened? The water level goes down a little bit each day. Finally, the water disappears. The hotter water is faster to evaporate. It disappears faster than the cooler water. When water gets warmer, it changes from a liquid to a gas. The water becomes water vapor and rises into the air. This process is called evaporation. Now, if you have it, fill a glass with ice and water. Wait a few minutes. Look at the outside of the glass. What do you see? The water cools the outside of the glass and the air around it. Water vapor in the air condenses and forms drops of water on the surface of the glass. Water. When air gets colder and the water vapor in the air turns back into liquid water, this process is called condensation. Evaporation and condensation are nature's way of recycling water or using it over and over again. Heat from the sun evaporates water in oceans, rivers, lakes, and ponds. Precipitation refills the oceans, rivers, lakes, and ponds. Condensation. As the water vapor rises, it cools and condenses into tiny drops of water. Those water drops form a cloud. A large cloud may have thousands of gallons of water in it. The water in raindrops may travel hundreds of miles before falling back to earth. Precipitation. When the water drops get big enough, they fall back to earth as rain or snow. Let's look at the full cycle together. Trace it with your finger. Let's start with evaporation. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, collection. And we go around and around in a circle. This natural recycling process is called the water cycle. Here are real pictures: evaporation, condensation, precipitation, collection, and then we cycle back through it. Why don't you practice with a partner at home? Let's do it again. Evaporation, which means the process by which liquid water turns to water vapor, a gas, and rises into the air. Condensation, the process by which water vapor turns into liquid. Precipitation, we all know what that is. Rain, in some places snow, and then we have the collection. So practice the cycle with a chat partner at home. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, collection.